Analysis of the UF Library website. The information design of the page is based on the principle of organizing all the content of this library webpage into categories. It was done to prevent clutter and allow the page to grow without becoming unattractive and difficult to navigate. You will see on the left many buttons. There's a green button, a blue button, orange, red, some gray ones, and some blue buttons. Information design. There are some buttons, once again, and the green one, it's a off-campus access button that when clicked will take the user directly to another page. In this case, it's the off-campus access VPN login. While other buttons, such as the blue one using the libraries, function as navigational menus and are key components of this page's information structure scheme that allow expansion of the categorized content. And this all can be hidden from view. These menus are collapsible, and when the page loads, they're all closed so that you have the most amount of space. Accessibility design. Proper tab order allows disabled users to easily navigate the portal. A link to UF's Usability Services page can be visited, and there one may follow a link to the library's webpage via the lift transcoder. We will go there now. Here one can see UF's library's webpage viewed on the lift transcoder. It is basically a long list. You will also see that when the browser loads with no pictures, everything works. It may not look the best, but the home page is navigable. This is an example of an accessibility problem found on the page. On a user-created content page, in this case accounting books, a LibGuides menu is not visible with images set to off. Inside the red box, right here, there should be some menus that you can click home, etc., and they're not working. And on this one, all of the menu options disappear individually when hovered over with a cursor. In this example, the cursor is over the home button. It's about right here, and when you do that, a pop-up comes up that says home. Maybe this is the only solution that they found using this LibGuides software. It's useful, it just appears slightly glitchy. Graphic design. The color choices for the background, headings, and text are good. The site has easy to read fonts, and it is compatible with using the browser zoom feature. As you can see here, if you look at the top, that's my address bar, and with these huge buttons and very large font text. Also in graphical design, one should consider asymmetrical balance when creating a composition. Try squinting and looking how heavy and dark the page feels on the left. When I squint, I see a lot of color in here, and this darkness here. Even though this image rotates, in this case it's very dark. By softening the colors on the left, a balance can be reached. Look at the difference. I photoshopped this gray area. Instead of being dark gray, it's lighter, and I changed this color here. And now the page doesn't seem as heavy. A side-by-side comparison. The one on the left to me, with my squinting, looks about balanced. It's a little heavy here, but it's definitely better than this. This page looks like it would fall over, kind of tilt to the left. It's very heavy. Functional design. The library website features a news feed. It informs users of changes, new things. For example, Gainesville Coral Reef exhibit opening celebration. It's very neat at the science library. And also policy updates, the lost item replacement policy. Um, and the library also features a catalog designed to make searching for materials easy. You can see here that I input a search keywords functional design, and then it asked me, did I mean function design? So I said yes. Um, and on the left side of the page contains a menu of many options, which help users narrow down options if they don't know exactly what they're looking for. Um, I had when I put in when I said yes, this is what I want. I got many options, and I'm looking about computers, and that would narrow me down to 105 results. Usability design. So, taking the catalog into consideration and it having uh, those great features, users will efficiently find information. And once they use our catalog frequently, they will be able to recall the categories and they should be satisfied with the results. Usability studies how to create any product while having in mind as goals efficiency, satisfaction, low error rates, learnability, and ease of memorization. Um, when thinking about error rates, this came up, and I found pages where links are not working. And this is a style guide source resource. For instance, the Columbia Guide to Online Writing style wouldn't work. It wasn't a completely broken link, but once these pages, once we get to these pages, they've changed the information, and we haven't looked for the information on these pages and updated our links. It's something that must be done. This one, MLA Style Guide. This one appears to just be a broken link. A link checker should be able to find these and make notes of that. Though other things, for example, like the other ones before, and this cyber journalist, it takes you to the page. The link isn't exactly broken. It's just they've changed their structure, and we can no longer link to that link. We'd have to search again and link again. News Center gives this. Yahoo News full coverage. The link we had isn't working. Media Scrape. Looks like they don't use this anymore. And the interactive bibliography, Florida newspaper websites, doesn't work either. Users will be unsatisfied when they encounter broken links, especially if the user is giving a library instruction presentation to students, and when they click, these links don't work. It can be a little embarrassing. So, for broken links, solutions such as scheduling human reviews of the links is one option. Another one would be building into the page simpler work order request mechanisms that can allow for employees to right-click on a broken link and send in a repair request. For instance, they're teaching a class, the link doesn't work. They just right-click on a button, send their request. While you're teaching a class, you can't really fill out a work order, take a note. Taking a note, writing down a note is possible, but this would actually promote more employee and user repair request. On all of this is just the library. I'm going to bring this all into perspective. So research, funding, academics, admissions, students, administration. This mechanism is a university, and for every problem there can be an ingenious solution. And With your institution's infrastructure in my hands, all the key components will seamlessly generate the results you desire. This is a presentation by Brett Diaz, made on April 16th, 2011, for Library and Information Studies class 5362.